What is going on YouTube? Hayden here, and in today's episode, we need to look at Solana, XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, QQQ, and the S&P 500. Now, we did make some subtle changes to these cryptocurrencies yesterday, and off camera here, XRP, we've drawn on a top resistance, and we made it very clear in yesterday's episode that it almost looks like we shouldn't use the 4-hour as a reference point to buy into this possible bullish breakout because we have wicked above this resistance in yellow numerous occasions here. So it wouldn't be viable to use that as, hey, if we close right here, we're going to continue to head up. We said, if anything, use this red downtrend that we drew as a sign of, hey, maybe this is what we use on the 4-hour to buy in. And if we look at the daily, we wait for the daily to confirm the buy-in if we close above here. And as you can see, yesterday we rallied up and we wicked right back down below it as we figured, and we are right here. Tons of weird uncertainty right now, but we said if we don't confirm closure above it, then it's not going to be a buy-in opportunity here. And that is exactly what happened, which we're going to talk about more today. We're also going to look at Solana's kind of descending pennant flag and some of these other cryptocurrencies too. Ethereum still in a downtrend, maybe smaller formation here. Bitcoin consolidating down. QQQ on the brink at the end here. I don't know what the heck is going on with QQQ, and the same thing with the stock markets. Like, we rallied out, but we're really not doing too well. So it's going to be some interesting conversations. Definitely make sure to smash that like button if you haven't already. Turn on post notifications, subscribe. Let's get right into today's episode. So guys, before we dive into the technical analysis, remember MARGEX has two trading bonus opportunities for you guys to take advantage of here. MARGEX is linked down. It's the first link at the top of the description. They're giving away up to 10 grand, you heard that right, in bonus money from using promo code CryptoTV. Link, like I said, down in the description, and you can receive 20% back in bonus money from what you've deposited. They also have a trading pool, which means, and since there's not that many people in that trading competition right now, you can pretty much, increase your odds significantly by trading on the exchange and getting up to $1,000 to start their trading pool off. So it's super cool. There's not that many people entered already, so your odds of winning go up substantially here. So make sure to check it out. Like I said, down below. We'll look at MARGEX later on in today's video, but for the time being, you can see yesterday's episode, we talked about like what the heck is going on here. We just saw XRP explode down and then explode back up, and we're kind of where we left off at, which is all over the place. It's really confusing here, and that's what we need to take a second gander at. And you can see we had this beautiful bull flag forming here, lots of consolidation. We filled this gap up nicely, filling it up, corrected, like dumped below here, and now we're reversing back to the upside. Like, we've reversed out of it, almost canceling out everything that just happened here. They say it's from like the deep stake or deep chat GPT, blah, 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 Chinese AI, yada, yada, yada. But regardless, we're back up, still trading inside of our descending fractal, and these typically are bullish. And simply put, like I said in yesterday's episode, the opportunity to buy into XRP would be if we break through this top price ceiling, this resistance here up in red. If this downtrend can be broken on the 4-hour, I'd say with more certainty that this would be a buy-in opportunity. That's short-term 4-hour. Daily charts reveal that if we close above the yellow resistance on the daily here, that would be a buy-in opportunity. It doesn't have to be above red band. So simply put, daily confirmation closes us above yellow resistance, it's a good buy-in opportunity. If the 4-hour closes above red, it's a good buy-in opportunity. So there's multiple reasons here for what we should be paying attention to getting ready to buy in. It's almost like we could start to squeeze things here and say, oh, is this it? Like, is this the new formation? Let's check it out on the 4-hour. Not so much. I don't really like it here, but there's definitely some sort of technical pattern and indicator forming here that we have to pay attention to as the markets start to consolidate and fizzle out. You can see on, where is it? I want to just pull up the coin market cap. Sorry. Markets are still consolidating today. After the major sell-off, we're still trading at 50 on the fear and greed, so the markets could really go anyway at this point, either direction. We've fallen And now we're like back up consolidating. You can see the uptrend. And we're pretty much not doing too much. Past 24 hours, it's like 2, maybe 3% down. It's really nothing life-changing or significant by any means. It's no 10%, 15% here. So a lot of this is consolidation right now, trying to decide which direction these markets and these cryptos want to move to, especially after the major wick back to the upside here. Solana, I just drew this on a couple of hours ago, this downtrend here. It almost seems like, hey, maybe we're forming some sort of like fractal. I mean, we could pull this up here, like it doesn't matter. And we're almost inside a bigger descending fractal forming here. And it almost looks like short term, there's something like this here too. Like if I jump to the hourly, it might even uncover, you can see a much smaller short-term fractal here. Downtrend, uptrend, check it out. Very, very tiny fractal, but a fractal nonetheless. Very easy to track that if you're going to play it that aggressive. I'm not, but you guys can for sure. But we're in a much larger pennant flag, bull flag, in my opinion here. We could do like, what is this? Bull flag. You can see what that looks like in crypto. Typically that rally here, you can see this is another one. We have the uptrend followed by the downtrend, and then it rallies out. And that's what Solana is currently showing here. We have this beautiful flag pull up, the consolidation inside of here, squeezing it, and we are looking for a bullish exit from the Solana charts too. Now, I just want to show you how we've been tracking this on MARGEX here. If you pull up MARGEX, you can see we've been tracking kind of this Solana fractal here, and it almost seems like now it's forming a much larger sort of downtrend. You can see as we scale this out here, we adjust these charts, and then on the short term, there's even a much smaller fractal that we had already mentioned here, and you can do all of this on the MARGEX platform, which is super cool, just to show you that it is possible. And you can see now we have a much smaller symmetrical triangle filling in the gap, you know, with points. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're pretty much out of this. And it's now decision time from this smaller fractal forming here that we can leave up for right now as we track. We fell in, so there's a good chance we could fall out, but it's honestly hit or miss. But pay attention to this. This is an easy trade opportunity that you can take advantage of with the free bonus crypto that they're giving you right over here. So make sure to check out MARGEX, like I said before, as you can take advantage of this. They have a lot of other cool things you can take advantage of too. But aside from, you know, Solana, XRP, MARGEX, we have things like Ethereum, which are consolidating. And just like on the hourly charts on these cryptos, it almost looks like we're doing the same thing on Ethereum's hourly. If we draw support like this and a downtrend like this, you'll notice we're forming some sort of small, short-term symmetrical triangle that's probably going to lead for some sort of breakout or breakdown. You can see I'm almost noticing an uptrend on the hourly charts too. This could also help squeeze us to move higher. That's also exciting news. Good chance that this will rebound and head up. So keep your eyes peeled on this chart here, as it could break up. Symmetrical triangles can go either direction here, but I usually say how he enters, how he exits. So that's something to just be aware of here. We'll see if it actually comes true. And then looking at Bitcoin, it's almost like they're all forming some sort of very minor like uptrend. You know what I'm saying here? But again, it's within a much larger bull flag. This is like the main focal point. And this bull flag, like we said before, typically has a bullish bias. So a lot of these cryptos on the long term are forming bull flags, are forming some bullish behavior here across the board. Ethereum, not so much, but like XRP, Solana, Bitcoin all seem to be forming that. So if we let the consolidation take place and we wait for confirmation where the signal confirms closure above like yellow resistance here, same thing over here, XRP, that you know, we said the yellow and the red, and then even Solana, we break through these resistances. That's enough for us to get that buy-in because it's going to be very aggressive and it should flood the market pretty high. Lastly, looking at QQQ in the stock market here, it's almost like we're falling back into this kind of descending fractal. We've said this, we'll say it again. We're looking for price targets here. And all we did was say, hey, we broke above it early. Maybe we'll head up. But unsurprisingly, we're already coming back down. So it looks like we want to head to what I've drawn on here. It's typical that QQQ hits red band. You can see every time we've fallen in the past, hits red band consistently in these fractals here. So I wouldn't be surprised we do the same thing. It's almost like that's what we're looking for here. So it's kind of odd because we're trending above it just a hair. So it really just depends. Are we going to continue to head above it, or are we going to get back inside this fractal, finish it out, and then head up? It's almost like delaying the inevitable, because even like the stock market here, even if we're above it here, If we correct, we're going to head up more than likely, or we'll head up from here. It's like either one is going to lead to the inevitable rally to the upside, unless we break through supports here, but I don't think that's going to happen, and we'll start to head to the upside here. But that's it for today's video. Definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe. See you in tomorrow's video. Peace.